Hi, all my twin flames out there on the spiritual warrior journey. I hope that the sound is okay. I just don't like being hooked up to my phone with a cord for the microphone. So if anyone tells me that they can't hear me well on here, then I'll start using the microphone again. Okay. We're gonna get right into this. This is a time when there's a huge amount of twin flames on this planet like never before. The reason for this is, we have these dire climate change situations which could lead to human extinction. And so it's been destined for twin flames to come upon this planet at this time, because what is more of a blessing to the planet than a divine couple? A love that goes so far beyond the physical, and a love that goes so far beyond what most people cognize love to be, a romantic relationship to be. This is one soul which split in half into two bodies and incarnated onto a planet, and it's very special happening. So anyway, let's check out the bottom of the deck central energies that I got here. I've pulled some Dreams of Gaia cards and also some Twin Flame message cards. Okay, I'm afraid of getting addicted to you, lost in you. I wish we could and would choose each other and show each other a higher love that is unconditional, different, not constrictive, and truly freeing. A lot of divine masculines have felt like the divine feminine has tried to control them, has tried to tell them what to do. They have not felt free for a while. And this is an issue for them. It's this whole concept of like, I want you, but I don't need you. I stand on my own, but I would like to have you in my life, right? And the divine feminine often misinterprets this want of freedom from the divine masculine as a lack of love, a lack of commitment, just a lack. Like the divine feminines have really felt like something is lacking in this dynamic between them and their divine masculine for quite some time, perhaps even the entire time. Oh yeah, look, see? This one's calling to me. It was at the bottom of the deck. You can be very bossy, insensitive, and cold at times. This hurts me. So the divine masculine is like, quit bossing me. Quit getting mad at me. It hurts me. And they've interpreted your behavior, dear feminines, as cold, uncaring, insensitive. So I am feeling a mirror effect, even though both of you have definitely come at this dynamic from completely different standpoints. You both feel like the other can be bossy, controlling, and insensitive at times, and you're both kind of hurt at this particular time. So let's continue. From the Dreams of Gaia, we have the 10 of Water, and I want to return. I will very soon. Okay, so the divine feminine is being asked to get into the flow of life. Okay, especially if your life has been put on hold, divine feminine, because of this dynamic, I see a lot of divine feminines just feeling so lost, especially if you're in a separation. Feeling so lost without your counterpart, so lost without the other half of your soul. It's like you find this special person who is the only person who could really truly understand you in this life. And then they turn away from you, right? A separation happens. For some of you, a breakup happens. Spirit is saying, though, divine feminines, until you get into your flow, he's not coming back. You're masculine. Okay, I say he for masculine just because it's easier. But the masculine wants to return and will very soon. Shall we get a time for that, when the masculine will return? I'm going to pull a tarot card for, let's see, we're at the end of November. So I'm just going to pull some cards for December for each week, and we'll see when you might get this contact. Please give me 4 cards, Spirit, for each week of December. When will they be contacted? First week. Second week. Third week. Fourth week. I need 1, please, at a time. Beginning of January. I just need to make sure that I'm getting the right message here. Alright, it's looking like the 3rd week of December for a lot of you. Now, of course, I can only pick up on the main energies here. But, divine feminines, your masculine is going to come in a little defensive, a little apprehensive, shy, scared. Okay, I'm hearing defensive again. So anyway, these were the cards for the first 3 weeks, because I just want you to see. A lot of swords here guarding the heart. Okay, all those swords are over the heart space. You're definitely mirroring each other with the King of Queen of Swords. It's like you feel your masculine is so closed off, and then it causes you to get angry and closed off throughout the month of December. They are going to come back and contact you. But I feel they're just going to be putting their feelers out there. You might get a stupid, hi, how are you? How you been? What's new? You know, just very surface level conversation. How's the weather? Okay. Or for some of you, because I saw some defensiveness, they might come in trying to defend their actions, which have hurt you so much and put you in the Queen of Swords energy. So let's continue with this oracle spread. We have the 9 of Water from the Dreams of Gaia, and I'm afraid you'll see the real me and not like it. So I am reading for divine feminines here. I don't even think divine masculines watch this shit, you know what I mean? Like, I really don't, most of them. But it's nice that the feminines have, you know, some guidance here with these twin flame readings, because this journey can be so hard. I'm afraid you'll see the real me and not like it. So any resistance that you've had from your masculine feminines, this is why, right here. You've had this feeling that this person just isn't being transparent with me. This person just isn't giving me, you know, their heart, and that's what hurts. She's clinging to her heart here, and her heart space is, there's a little heart there on her heart space that's shining. Divine Feminines, do not allow your heart to close through this, because mirroring that closure and that closed offness from your masculine, it's not going to help the situation. And I have to say that because remember we saw that King and Queen of Swords. So if you also mirror this King or Queen of Swords energy to your masculine, it's only going to obstruct you guys more. You are the Divine Feminine. You are the epitome of love. The goddess incarnate, right? And the goddess in the flesh. And she is intuitive, loving, definitely has her heart open. So that's your challenge right now, Divine Feminines, is not to return the prickly, guarded energy that you get from your masculine. Most of them are not even aware that the way they have behaved has come off as, I'm closed to you, I'm not open to this. I love to sit cross-legged at my chair, but they need to make a freaking desk chair that's made to sit cross-legged for yoginis and yogis. So anyway, next we have the Sage, and I still feel optimistic about us. So Feminines, you need to know that your masculine is doing a lot of inner work. He's doing a lot of spiritual work. He's embodying the Sage energy right now. He's becoming more spiritually powerful. For a lot of you, the next time you see your masculine, he's gonna be very different. He will have changed in a lot of ways. So be open to that, because you've been wanting change. You've been wanting him to open his heart to you, and I know that you've expressed that a million times till you're blue in the fucking face, right? Like, I'm just trying to love you here. Can I get some love back, man? Can I get some reciprocation? The masculine hasn't given up on you, but he's doing his work. That he needs to do on himself, and he wants you to do the same. My Divine Feminines. We have heaven on earth. And I feel like you're hiding something. So the Divine Feminines feel that there's so much left unsaid. It's just a big question mark. Like, the fuck is happening? You know? Bro, could you just tell me what's happening? You're starting to feel like this person must be hiding something from me. Otherwise, why wouldn't they just be transparent with me? I don't think they're hiding anything from you, Divine Feminines. The majority that I'm reading for here, the energy that I'm picking up here. Spirit wants to remind you that heaven and hell are not places. They're states of consciousness. The more contracted your consciousness gets, the more hellish life becomes. Because you have a very narrow view, a very small... It's like if you took a toilet paper roll, middle part, and you're looking at the world, right? You would have a very limited scope of the world. That's not the world. That's just your view. Right? There's so much more world than you'd be able to see. And that is sort of the way states of consciousness work. So you're being reminded that through spiritual work, even no matter what's going on with you and your twin flame, it's your work to raise your consciousness, expand your consciousness. if you feel like you've been living in hell and it's because of this situation. Spirit is challenging you to... Can you guys hear that horn? Oh my God. You probably can't hear it. They're not hiding anything. You definitely are starting to mistrust your twin at this point. Sorry, they're giving me so many messages and I don't know. I really hope you can't hear that horn because it's going to ruin my video. You have a choice to live in heaven or hell every single moment. And yeah, of course, now they're talking about perception. It goes perfectly with this heaven and earth card. A shift in perception, a shift in consciousness is what's required now. And it's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy. And the masculines are saying, I think you're my destiny. If that's true, that means change. And I find change scary. So you came into your twin's life, dear divine feminines, and they just didn't know what to do with you, okay? They just didn't. They were so already set in their ways, set in their life, thinking they were set on their path, knowing their path in life. And then you come along and change everything. Your masculine has never had a intense relationship like this before. It's always been surface level, just love, just lust, just attraction. Nothing deep like this, man. No one can prepare for this journey. No one is ever prepared for it. It takes us all, it puts us all off balance, you know, anyone who's on this journey. But if you stay in a low vibration, you know, my dear feminines, you can't stay in this low vibration. You can't stay in hell. It's not a place you're meant to stay. Okay, that's not a mental place you're meant to be in. And that's the whole point of this journey. It's meant to get you to surrender everything to the divine, including this relationship. And that is the hardest thing in the fucking world. My whole life I've been able to, you know, surrender everything to God. It's been no problem really. But the only issue has been love relationships. It's like, okay, divine, I'll surrender everything to you, but not my romantic relationship. I can't. I'm going to spend all my time worrying and fretting and feeling insecure and, you know, all that stuff. Next we have the One of Fire. Ooh. Could be a new start coming for you guys. Some new energy with this one card or ace card here. And the egg especially makes me think of a rebirth, a restart. So there's going to be a rebirth of this relationship. You may think I'm trying to manipulate you, but I'm not. I feel safer in secure. Sorry, I feel safer in familiar patterns. So they're just reiterating here that, like, there's nothing wrong with you, divine feminine. I'm just stuck in my fucking ways. And yeah, the masculine is trying to get out of those stuck energies, but it's really not easy. Humans are creatures of habit, you know? So this masculine is really trying to wrap his mind around changing his life for this relationship. changing himself for the better for this relationship. And if you're in separation, you know, a new start where you guys start communicating again. I like that energy. He's going to come back powerful. A lot of you are going to be blown away by your masculine's energy and even the things that he's going to say to you when he comes back. So, I'm stuck in my ways, we might call this. We'll see. I always film videos and then I just don't remember anything I said in the video because I'm like channeling and reading and connecting with my third eye, and then I just don't, it's all gone. So I have to write down the title. Alright guys, next we have the 9 of Earth. And I long to feel your arms around me. I get this feeling that the feminines are very worried that they've like ruined this. That they've chased him away, that he doesn't feel the same way about you anymore. That's not true at all. Look at this feminine energy. He sees you. This is like Queen of Cups energy, right? He sees you as this giving, loving earth angel. That's how your masculine sees you. His view of you has not been tarnished in any way. As much as you may feel that way now. You can connect with your masculine through your third eye. You can connect with them. Spiritually. Your masculine is really longing for you, whether he's showing you or not. It's a lot of fantasizing about you two, about your future together, about you guys just being happy. But I've seen that this is a big issue with the masculine lately, is where they just want it to be fixed. They just want to start over, but see, shit doesn't work that way, you know? You go through so much shit with a person, and all the stuff that's happened is gonna have to be addressed. And that's a big part of what's holding him back. He doesn't want to address it. He doesn't want to own up to it. He just doesn't. He's fucking stubborn. Okay, you got a stubborn-ass masculine energy here. And stubbornness, yes, can be a very masculine energy. The feminine has this affinity to folding, and it's not a weakness. I mentioned this in the last twin flame reading, but it's like all the soft things in this world, the beautiful things, the loving things, are feminine energy. Okay, that's it. They stopped telling me anymore there. Alright, now we have the 7 of Earth. And I wish you would make things right between us. Here's your masculine, pouring all his energy into his spiritual work or his job or whatever area of life he feels called to really devote himself to at this time. For a lot of you, this is the reason that he's MIA. And you're both waiting on the other one to make things right. But the feminine really is the one waiting for a lot of you in this dynamic. It's the feminine twin who's waiting on this masculine here, who's just pouring all his energy into himself. Because he felt at a dead... He felt... How do you want me to say this? He felt backed into a corner. He felt he was stuck in a dead end with you, repetitious cycles, and he just didn't want to do it anymore. So he withdrew and focused on things in his life that he can control. He's going to come back. Whew, Kundalini energy on fire. Spiritual energy is going to be so high. Divine feminines, look out, because here he comes. Shall we finish this with a few of these? Wait, what did I do to this deck? Damn it. A few of these check-in true divine counterparts. Give us some energy. What is the divine... What would the divine masculine say to the divine feminine right now? Give me 3 cards. This one flew across the room. I don't know, picking that up, I just got this energy that for some of you, your masculine wants you to keep chasing him. He like loves the cat and mouse game of being chased. So for you, if those of you you feel that's resonating with, don't entertain that shit. Stop chasing him. If someone's not talking to you, don't beg them to talk to you. Because it's making you feel like shit. Okay, so stop begging, stop chasing. He honestly likes it, but you cannot be stuck in that cycle. He's got to go to you now. He's got to come to you. He's got to get some motherfucking balls. I wish things could be different. Regrets. The masculine is kind of in this energy of like, how the fuck did we get here? He's thinking about this so much, you know? Whenever he takes his focus off all this stuff he's busying himself with, the focus always goes to you. He can't stop his mind from going to you. And he does regret fucking this up. He does know that he fucked it up. At times I understand, but it still hurts. Defense mechanisms. You both feel like a victim in this relationship. Another day without you breaks my heart. Despair. Okay, bro. So call her. Shit. I've been seeing this. You know, I watch a lot of readings on YouTube. And this energy keeps coming out for the masculine, like, this separation is killing me. Well, you created it. How the fuck is it killing you? That's the dumbest shit I ever heard of, you guys. But that's the energy he's in. Your masculine does not know how to approach you. Because he feels like he's just going to fuck it up all over again. So instead, he does nothing. I hope this was a helpful twin flame check-in for you, my dear divine feminines. Check out the link down below. Join my Facebook group. If you join, you get a free welcome reading. Just private message me, the admin. And please give me a kind karma donation. I appreciate all the donations that I've got. Until the end of the year, all donations are going towards decks for this channel. So until next time, take care.